The astrology for December gets us a break. We get a break. We get to rest. After the first week of December, the astrology allows us to rest. I'm so grateful for that. Oh my gosh. There's a bunch of change happening between now and December, really like 7th or 8th. And then after that, in December, the final couple weeks, the final several weeks of December, we get to readjust. Why did all this change happen? And who am I now? Where am I going? What do I want? Could be a time where we need to confront what we want so that we can keep going in that direction. But generally speaking, these changes, especially because Saturn is involved with them, over the next several weeks until that December 7th or 8th date, Saturn and Neptune both, we're making these decisions that are like either elevating us or we're staying the same or we are moving downwards somehow. We could be deprioritizing things, or if you haven't been taking care of what you need to take care of, then there could be shifts downward. That's also true. That's part of Saturn. And that's where the harshness of Saturn can come from. Discern for yourself if that's applicable or how it is. And it's not just going to be consistently in one direction unless you... No, that's not true. It's not going to be consistently in one direction. I was going to try to put some perspective on it, but it's just not going to be consistently in one direction because it'll be a change here and a change here and a change here. It's like a whole bunch of smaller shifts, a whole bunch of smaller changes, but they're going to feel really big at the time. And then in December, we get to look up and we get to look around and we get to rest. We finally have some rest. Granted, Capricorn season is in December, so we're still going to need to be consistent with the levels that we end up at after the next couple of weeks, several weeks of changes. But we have time to rest. That's the point. That's the point of this video. There's time for rest because I know people in my comments have been saying that they are tired and exhausted. I know I am tired and exhausted. Okay, it has been a lot. It's been more than a lot. I don't have the words to explain. It's been a lot. I don't have the words, so I'm just going to keep saying it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I do have the words to explain, but I think we would be here for hours, okay? So we're not going to get into it. Oh my gosh. We get a break. Not only do we get a break, Mercury's going to go direct mid-December, and then we also have Chiron going direct at the end of December. And thank goodness, because Chiron retrograde... Can we be done with that too? Listen, I love the transits. I really do. I really do love you. And sometimes also as a human, let me not even get into it. These next several weeks before December 7th or 8th, it's gonna feel like the planets are doing too much. It's gonna feel like maybe you're being asked too much of yourself, or you're asking too much. The energies might be asking too much. Like, it's just like you're overdoing it. Except you're not. You're not. Remember that as you go through the next several weeks, you're not overdoing it. If you feel like you're overdoing it, you're not overdoing it. Because then when we get to December and we get into Capricorn season especially, but when we get into December, oh, you remember how you made that shift? Good job. You remember how you did that thing? You made that decision, you made that shift? Good job. That's going to feel pretty good. So that's the next month and a half for us. If you want the weekly updates, the full breakdown of the weekly updates, I got a podcast. You want to check it out? It's on the website. If not, I will not be offended. Literally just another resource that I put out for everybody. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this rest, this break. After that, the planets are offering us time. Thank you, Saturn. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep it up. Keep doing what you need to do. Make the changes that you need to also. That is true. And I'll talk to you soon.